Oh, you again. What'd you bring for a snack? Hey everybody, what's up? It's Chapman here.
Hey!
On this episode, I have a problem. One problem. I built this insane mob farm, and I am completely out of shulker shells. I have a problem. So in this episode, I try to survive 2,000 days in Minecraft. 2,000 days! Trying to solve this ridiculous problem for this absolutely ridiculous, but also amazing farm. Can I do it? I don't know, but look at what I found. Well, for one, the safest village in Minecraft. But look at, this is just a teaser. This is only half of it. I tried. Leave a like, don't forget to subscribe. All my links are in the description. Enjoy. And we're back. Welcome everybody to the EOL farm, the end of light farm. And on this episode, we have got to expand this storage right here, because yes, this is just extremely underwhelming. And we're going to be trimming down a little bit of this stuff right here, because I actually, like I said, I don't even think I need to be standing up there in order to activate this farm. So yeah, we might be able to clean all of this up right here, get rid of maybe some of this platform is what I'm thinking. But we're going to see. Right now, all I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for bats. You guys can hear them. I'm not sure how many are in there, but I'm sure this wave right here, this is going to give us enough in order to do what we need to do. Okay, and bingo. There's the farm, running and ready. But now it's time for us. We've got to expand this storage because, yeah, this is definitely not enough. And we're going to be turning it this way because if I go anywhere beyond, I forgot what these markers here were for. I put these here because if we go anywhere beyond these right here, that is when the bats started to spawn. So we got to stay within this range. And I got to remember to go down there and put another trapdoor inside each one of these holes. I just need to put one of them because for some reason they don't want to walk around and pathfind into the other ones that are down there. So we're just going to have to go and put more. But other than that, this farm rips. Uh-oh. And you guys got to remember, I know some of you guys were talking about the roof in the comments down there. You've got to remember, I have an Enderman farm. I don't want Enderman in here. And when it comes to a farm like this, you've kind of just got to ask yourself what is acceptable and what not. This is unacceptable. It is 100% unacceptable. But when it comes to a farm like this, you've just gotta, I mean, this is what this farm looks like on the nether side right now while it's running. But can somebody tell me please, what am I gonna do with 2 shulker boxes? I had more. What are we gonna do with 2 shulker boxes full of arrows? Okay, but the light suppressor's running. I gotta set up this storage system and get this thing expanded. I don't want to be on this backside here for too long, otherwise all those bats are gonna disappear. Ah! And look at how fast they despawn already. We lost a whole bunch. Oh, I'm gonna start to lag here in a second. Whatever. I'll deal with it. Oh my god, look at the lag. Look at me try to eat. This is insane. There we go. Okay, I'm just reloading the system here because the storage is done. We've extended it. The only problem is I am completely out of shulker shells, so I'm gonna have to run the shulker farm, and you guys will see. But you can see, we have extended and turned the corner now, and to be quite honest with you, I kind of stopped right there. I was gonna put another turn on it and bring it back and just completely surround myself with shulker boxes and shulker box loaders. Oh, excuse me one moment. Get away from me! But the amount of full shulker boxes that I already have is literally, it's insane. It's kind of insane. And I wanted to change all this glass and get all of this done too, but I mean, you guys gotta see this. You really do. One more wave, please. Okay, but everything is done so far, and right here is where I can load up all my shulker boxes when I get more, but I am completely out of shulker shells. And above me here, what I've set up is I've set up some storage. Because, yeah, this is, like I said, all of this is just insane. This is all gunpowder. I'm pretty sure that's enough gunpowder to last me, I don't even know, like 4 seasons of survival Minecraft. And then we have bone. All of this is bone right here. And there's 2 more gunpowder already. So I don't even know. How many is that? Because that's... Now, the only thing I'm actually missing from this is my redstone and my string and my other stuff, but that stuff is coming in. Because it'd be nice to get a full shulker box full of redstone from this. The only problem is I jammed up all the hoppers on the back like a duh. I don't even want to explain it. Look how much gunpowder, rotten flesh, and bone I have dropped. Look at how much I have dropped just cleaning out the hoppers on the back. Just cleaning out the hoppers on the back because I was a goof and I broke a bunch of hoppers and then they all filled up and I was wondering why nothing was loading. So it's literally been like 2 Minecraft days of me just standing back here and picking items out and then dropping them just right here. I don't even want to talk about it because I wish I had those days back. But this is it. We are officially fully loaded and ready to go. How do we have another one? We already have another one. That's how fast the gunpowder is coming in. I just heard 1 pop. It was bone. I just heard another 1 pop. Please be redstone. It was more bone. But this is a good thing, because with all of this bone, we're gonna keep farming bone. I just heard another 1 pop, but we're gonna keep farming bone. Because now that we've got all this bone, I am gonna do a massive expansion on the skull base, and I can finish the back. So I'm actually kind of excited for this. I'm more excited for the bone. Basically more than anything. And just that right there from that shulker box equals 4 stacks of bone. This is huge. This is huge, everybody. This is huge. I can almost build a full dragon. A full dead dragon. Another gunpowder. See, some of you guys were worried about the rates, but I mean, let me tell you. At what point in time are you okay with, like, you know, whatever? But as like I said, I'm not upset with these rates. I'm not upset with those rates whatsoever. But you can see here, I've got the glass, we've got some more shards, and we've got a bunch of extra shards right here too. Like I said, I was going to expand it, but honestly, even if we do take down the roof, because I just heard 2 pop right there. See, we've got more gunpowder, more bone already. I'm good with this. I'm good with this. Even if we do go down and remove them, can you guys please give me some peace? Okay, but what I am going to do is I'm going to tear down all of that roof. But you can see, if we just build up 3 blocks, I think it's 3, or is it 4? It's 4 blocks. If we just build up 4 blocks, we completely shut this farm down and still keep the bats up there. So what I'm thinking is get rid of this big giant platform that is above the thing and makes it really hard to see. And let's just build ourselves a nice little area over here that's high enough to turn off the farm, but still within range for us to turn on the bat farm over there. But I need the light suppressor for this, so... Okay, light suppressor has been activated. We need to... Don't even think about it, you... I have been set ablaze. Okay, now we just wait for the light suppressor to turn on, reload the bat farm, and we are good to upgrade our little platform down there. Okay, here is all I've done so far is we just tore down all of that crap up there and added in this section right here, this tiny little platform. I was gonna decorate this more, but I gotta remember, we gotta keep the spawning spaces down to a minimal, right? You guys are already mad at me for putting a roof on down there. Even though in the amount of time that it took me to tear that down and build that tiny little platform. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15 shulker boxes full of materials from this farm. 15 in the amount of time it took to tear down some glass and build this tiny little thing. Okay, but we are ready. And now, since this basically, I mean, we're blocked off here, and I was gonna put a storage system on this side to kind of block us off, and then, yeah. But we're not doing that anymore. So I'm just gonna tell you, we're gonna have to just live with that right here. But what I was originally gonna do on this side, because this is the side where we kind of have to stand and look, I figured now is the perfect opportunity, if any. I mean, look at that drop right there. What I'm gonna do is I am going to grab a whole bunch Actually, not a whole bunch, because we can just bone meal it. We're gonna grab a couple pieces of bamboo while Pan Man just goes down there and feeds away on them. And what is this? A Phantom episode or something? Like, will you guys just please? And let's take these items and let's go back here and grab some water and let's see what we can do with this nice little portal that we got here. And now, other than taking down the beacons to get them more... I guess just moving these ones over and getting them more symmetrical. What we need to do now is we need to decorate this portal a little bit or try to hide it and make it look like it's part of the landscape. Because the rest of that while we're down here, is all pretty much hidden anyways. So let's just see here. It has been a while, if ever, that I've ever made a giant waterfall. So let's see what we can turn these two giant water streams into. Look everybody, I tried to do my own version of biome blending. And honestly, I wasn't gonna go too crazy on this thing because I have been out of builder mode for so long. And then I ended up building a serpent. I don't even know. But everybody, look at the amount of materials that we have. Look at all of the bone. And look at the gunpowder. I have enough gunpowder to make... I'm pretty sure I'm out of shulker boxes though. Or they're on their last one, so I gotta go run the shulker farm for a few hours just to be able to keep up with this thing now. But hopefully this is enough gunpowder. I mean, that's enough gunpowder to last me for quite a while. I would refill my health, but it is nearly impossible because of the lag and all the bats down there right now. Oh, we got one. But that is it right there, since that's pretty much the only thing that we gotta look at this farm. There's our little serpent boy. Look at his tail's even poking in the bottom down there. Can you see it? Okay, but it is cleanup time for me because I have something that I want to go and put over. Oh my god, I hate it when it gets this laggy. And to be completely honest with you, I just want to- oh my gosh. Pick it up. I just want to get out of here because of the lag. This farm is so player specific that if you are anywhere but there, bats spawn there, and like... we're just flying forever. Look at this. We're just flying. We don't even have to do it. Like, okay, now we're dropping. Unloaded chunks. We don't want to go to unloaded chunks. This is what 3,000 bats does to the system. Wait for it. I know, we're still waiting. And we're in. Okay, now we gotta go despawn these bats because nothing will load. Go, go. But there we go. I'm out of shulker boxes, so we're pretty much on our own from here on out. Okay, and finally, everybody, we have enough bone that we can finish the back of the skull. We can actually put the back of the head in here, and the top, and finish everything else that we need to do on this thing because, yeah, we finally have some bone. Oh, and I have a couple of enchanted golden apples that I need to add in. Either down here or at the base. You guys just spawned. Will you leave me alone? That's the second one! That's the second. These bows are so expensive. That's an insane amount of shots that I just took there, and never managed to once repair my bow. This is ridiculous. Okay, but there's our bow. I don't know what I'm gonna name this one, but I need this for one thing and one thing only. I forgot to put buttons all over the slime farm, and it is way too close to the shulker shell farm. I gotta get rid of all these guys, and apparently I am way too close right now. Get out of here! Get out of there! Okay, but now I gotta get this thing out of the way, so that way I can run the shulker farm without a loss, because I need so many shulker shells. But with that all cleaned up, now what I could do is I have something that I want to do. We need to get rid of these guys. We need to make this a lot better too. But I have something there that I want to do to the shulker farm, because right now the shulker farm, yeah, it's manual. I have to stand there in order for it to work. And I don't want to stand there anymore. We are way past manual farming at this point. So I've got a couple of upgrades that I want to do to that right there. But one of it's going to require us to get... We need some snowmen. But first, I'm going to duplicate a couple here and send them over to the nether, because we only had 2 over there. Okay, and that's like 5 right there, so we're just going to call that. But you guys can see, in order to get this sucker to work, I had to actually just kind of stand here in order to get... We're going to change all of that, but that is going to require me to actually go in here and remove a lot of this redstone and clear it all out. Because I am not standing here and farming any more shulker shells. We can do this all manually, and that is what we're going to do in order to get this done. But we need to reconfigure a bunch of this redstone, so we need to take these droppers out. The portal and everything here can stay the same. Actually, I'm not sure. And the newer design that I have is a lot more efficient than this anyways, and there's... I mean, we could use some rails or minecarts with it, so what I'm going to do is we're going to do this. Okay, and so far, this is what I've done. We have completely upgraded the shulker farm so that it is 100% fully automatic. This system right here, this is the one that goes back to the nether and brings back the shulkers so that we can have them here in the overworld. So we're going to store 3, maybe 4 here in the overworld, and we're going to be storing 4 in the nether, so we're going to have plenty. The only problem is I've only got 1 guy left. I'm sure you guys seen by the time lapse, and he's taking some damage. And what I've also done... We've gone ahead and we've got all of the snowmen in place, and we put in some turtle eggs so that way we can start collecting gold. We just need to put the collection system down below. But now it is basically time. The only thing we need to do right now is get the shulker back into the overworld. So we're going to press this, we're going to send that over. Everything should come back here. Yep, there's our minecart. We're just waiting on our shulker. Oh, there he is right there. Okay, now we just... I don't even know. I didn't go around and do a final button, so I'm gonna make sure that... Let's hope that we've got all the buttons that we need in the right spots. And we do! Okay, here is... This is the last shulker that was in the overworld, other than the ones that are down there in the mob switch, but I really didn't want to have to build a rail system all the way up here. But there he is! Okay, now all I'm gonna do... let's go over and I'll show you guys the nether side and what I've done. Okay, and on the nether side, this is what I've done right here. So we have like a minecart collection system that sends it back to as well. And a small section here for all the shulkers that when they do get kicked off by the activator rail, this is where they're going to sit and then teleport back to the overworld. And down here what we've done is we've just got, yeah, this little simple system right here. The only thing I have to do is I've got to put my boats in place. Yeah, we've got to go make some boats. Because that's the killing system right there, and believe it or not, that's sending all of the shulker shells back to the overworld, and we're gonna collect them. This is gonna be... But that means I'm not done yet. I still have to put the item sorter system over there, but that's okay. We can do that. We'll do that quickly. But that right there, that's the hopper that I've got to put the item sorter on right there in order to sort out the shulker shells. Okay, but final thing left to do is just to put these boats in, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave these extended like this. I'm not gonna push them in yet. Because it's very important we get our 4 shulkers into this little loading area right here, so that way we always have them. And we should never run out. Okay, and let's just see. Let's see if this will just even work without doing the glass on the outside. Okay, minecart. Here comes the shulker. He has been loaded in place. And we've got one duped already, I seen it. Now let's try to get a few more from these guys. There's another one. That was a third. We might not have to put the glass in. I still might though. Let's go over to the nether and see how many shulkers we have over there. Because we need one more over here in the overworld. We need him to be right here in the minecart, and then we need our 3 right there. So let's go. Let's go, let's go. And we are through. We have many. We have so many. Okay, we've got our 4 in place, and we've got a bunch there. So now what I've got to do, without getting shot up too much, I need to push these boats in, and right away we should know. Okay, and right away I was going to say we should see shulkers getting sucked in. Oh, these stupid things. And it's working. I've just got to push that last boat in place. This one right there, I missed it. But look at how many shulkers we are collecting right now. The only thing... I know, you guys hate me. I don't care. But with all those shulkers... Uh-oh. So this is working wonderfully. Now what I need to do is we need to actually bring a shulker back. We need to bring 3, maybe 4 back. And there's one right there. And bingo, he's teleported down. So now let's do that a few more. Oh, I forgot all the shulker shells are coming through. That's okay. There's another one. We've got 12 already. Okay, that's shulker number 2 back in the overworld. Do that one more time. 14 shells. There's the minecart. And there's our 3rd guy. So now that we've got 3 in place, just waiting on him to get in position. Okay, and he is in the spot. So now we just need to close this one off. And I've grabbed the minecart that was over there on top of that piston. And what we're going to do is we're actually just going to manually load one in place. Right like that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime this one more time. So, oh boy. And now all we have to do is just wait for him. And the system is fully primed and ready. We should never have to come back to this thing only to collect the shulker shells. We just need to put the chunk loader back in place. Now what I'm going to do is right in here, you can see we've got these buttons. I'm going to remove these buttons. I'm going to send the minecart over one more time, load one guy up into this little chamber right here, and that is going to be like the fail-safe shulker. So if something goes wrong and all of the shulkers somehow die, we'll at least have that guy up there that we can use to recharge the system one more time. Okay, items are sorted. I'm just going to use my leftover flower pots, and we should be good. So now any shulker shells that come through should go right into here. Let's test it. Yep, they're being filtered down and into this shulker. So now all we need to do is just put a double chest here. Cover everything here that doesn't have anything connected to it with buttons. And we are good to just clean up everything. And we can just come back here and check on the chest, grab our shulker shells, and we are good to go. Just went and checked the nether side and everything is good. So now the only thing left to do is we need to set up this chunk loader, but we need to set it up a little bit better than the one that I had here. Okay, that's the overworld side done. Now we just need to repair that. And there we go. Okay, the boats are working wonderfully. Nope, never mind. I am jumping ahead here because this thing, we are having some issues. We're having problems, but it's an easy fix. I accidentally put my rail system on the wrong side. This is supposed to be on this side, so yeah, we're having a little difficulties with the rail. But it should be no problem to fix. So this right here, this is getting a little sloppy, but it doesn't really matter. And now with this little rail system right here, this should fix our problem. The minecart comes out this way. I can't believe, I built this entire thing on the wrong side. I did it on the wrong side. It's ridiculous. Okay, but Mr. Shulker, I've already sent Mr. Shulker over there into the overworld. I am worried that he is taking enough damage that he might just get killed by the snowmen. Or even from his own bullet. So I'm going through this way and we're just gonna cross our fingers. He is the last one. We have one reserve. We've got one reserve on the top, but he is the last one. Our little hiccup here has cost us. Okay, but our minecart is here. We just need to get this guy down and in the system and get him duping. Hopefully. Okay, is he coming? Yep, he's coming. I've got to get out of the way of the rail. And hopefully he doesn't die. I think I've seen a dupe. Yep, he's duping. Okay, we are good. We officially have some, and this thing is, well, now it's flawless. Okay, and we've got one back here already. Now I'm just gonna hit the button and we're gonna do that again. Minecart. There's our shulker, and we are good to go. I can finally... Actually, wait. Now we can leave. The system is primed and ready. Okay, let's just... I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit and make sure that this thing actually is as flawless as I think. Look at all of these shulker shells. I can't believe the amount of work that I had to just do right there in order to get... in order to sustain the shulker shell usage here. This is ridiculous. Okay, that's the final wave that we should need in order to load the bats, and then we are set. Look it, here it comes. Feed me items. And what is that? Is that an Enderman? What is that? Oh, these Endermen. Whatever, the items are here. Now what I need to do is we need our wood box, and we need all of these shulker shells. Because it is time. Okay, wood. I'll take those. Okay, nearly words. And nearly 2 stacks of chests. That, let's see.
Nope.
Okay, we gotta, oh, we need more inventory space. Off you go. That right there is load number 2 going through. That is load number 3 going through. Number 4. Okay, and that's the last load that's going all the way through right there. I'm out of shulker shells again. I mean, we're just ripping. But you can see, we're already starting to fill up this barrel very quickly. The only thing that we are waiting on is some shulker boxes from those other 3 items. The string, the spider eyes, and the redstone, but they're not even really... Oh, and I just seen some glowstone dust go by. Should probably maybe collect some glowstone dust too, just... But you know what? We're good. We're good, because what I need now... Let's actually just go and check and see... We've only been here for like 1 Minecraft night. I'm curious to see what the shulker farm has produced, just in the amount of time it took for us to load up that farm. Already a stack and a half from just this one night. Just from one night over at the... This thing is absolutely insane. I mean, it's alright. When I did the testing, you get between 430 and 500 per hour. But now while we wait for more shulkers to load from that... And after doing all that reorganizing, I have made one discovery. I need redstone. That thing up there, plus the combined redstone for the update suppressor, has completely made... It's just... I am... Oh, and it came with Unbreaking 3. Oh, I love it when they do that. And ta-da! We are good to go. Okay, I can't believe it. That little adventure took 3 Minecraft days. Okay, here we are back at the raid farm. I had to spend a day or 2 literally making a brand new sword because I forgot. Well, I completely forgot, but we made ourselves a new sword. It took all of our levels and multiple days. And then what I did was I spent an entire Minecraft day decorating this place and trying to make it look a little bit nicer. I still gotta remove this giant water column, but I was doing that so that I could do this right here. We are phantom free for 3 days. Now let's quickly go grab some Bad Omen, and then let's run this sucker and see how much redstone we get for, I don't know. Let's just see how much redstone we get. I'm on a redstone mission right now. I want instant redstone as soon as I need it. Chests are clear. We have our Bad Omen. Let's just step in here and hopefully we get a decent amount. This is absolutely nuts. For one, look at what day it is. And we have a shader on. But I fell asleep during this raid farm, and for whatever reason, I don't even know, it stopped working. I mean, you can see at the end of the time lapse, it just stops. I don't get it, but I have a nearly 6 hour time lapse of me sitting here at this farm. And you wanna know something? It's absolutely pitiful. Look at the amount of redstone. This is embarrassing. I mean, even the emerald, all I have is this. This is really 6 hours? 6 hours?
You suck.
I think that's it. I think we're calling it, boys. I think we're shutting down the raid farm and we're building another raid farm. Okay, but after that little pitiful waste of time, let's go see what the shulker farm produced, because I know for a fact that that thing is gonna have produced. Oh, and that would hurt to eat. I'm out of Gamboo, but let's go see, because in 6 hours, I don't even know. We only have a single double chest on the bottom of this thing. Okay, all our shulkers are here, but they're shooting at me, so that means they're gonna end up killing each other. No! What the? And what is going on here? This didn't produce any either. That in 6 hours? It looks like the chunk loader stopped working. Oh my god, this last 6 hours have just been a complete disaster for me. We get absolutely nothing from that silly raid farm. And for whatever reason here, the chunk loader stopped working, so after 6 hours we have nothing from the shulker farm. Oh no. And I don't see any minecarts down there, so that means it probably got burnt up in the lava. What a piece of junk. I literally just glorified that thing over on the Discord, saying that it never breaks and that it never lets me down, and then it just went ahead and broke and let me down. What a piece of junk. You wanna know what? I'll bet you one thing for sure, though. Yeah, this one's not broken down. And it looks like this one's still firing, so that one's not broken down either. You know what? I am forever using my own chunk loaders. You guys suck. Whatever. Okay, I am on death's bed here, so I need to go get some bamboo. Running around on half a heart because these stupid chunk loaders broke. Okay, well, let's see if this thing will function again, at least for now. Okay, well, we'll put that back in place, and we'll just see how long that lasts before it breaks again. But for now, it looks like everything is good, and we've got enough shulkers to last us a little bit anyways. A little bit. But this is gonna be nowhere near enough. And this redstone that's up here, that is gonna be nowhere near enough for what we need either. I mean, that is absolutely pitiful. 6 hours. 6 hours and we've got 48 blocks of redstone. This is ridiculous.
Loud noises!